Okay, here we go. So today we're going to learn how to transpose a matrix. Okay, just like always, we start by checking the dimensions of a matrix. What are the dimensions of this matrix? 2 by 2. Okay, now when you transpose a matrix, the dimensions will always switch or flip-flop. And with a 2 by 2, I mean, that's not going to make any difference. It's still going to be a 2 by 2. That would be for any square matrix. It's still going to be the same dimensions. What does change, though, is the rows become the columns, or you could say the columns become the rows. So, see how in this row it's 2, 8? That's now going to become column 2, 8. Yes. And then the second row had negative 7 and 3, so now it's going to become the second column. That's all you do. Now let's talk about the notation for this. Say they had given this matrix the name A. So that's matrix A. The notation for transpose would be A to the t power. So anytime you see that letter raised to the t power, it's letting you know to transpose that matrix. So say that number 7 will give the name B, because all matrices are named with a capital letter. They want you to find B transpose. Well, what are the current dimensions of B? 3 by 1. What's that special name for that type of matrix? Column matrix, because it has one column. So now it's going to turn into a row matrix, 1 by 3. The dimensions are going to flip-flop. And when you have 1 row, 3 columns, it'll end up looking like that. 1 row, 3 columns. All that happens is each row becomes a column. So like row 1 just has a 1. So now it's going to become column 1. It's still all the same numbers. So this was row 2. That 8 is now column 2. And then negative 5 was row 3. It's now column 3. Okay, so we'll call number 8, we'll call it matrix C. You go ahead and find C transpose. Into C. A 3 by 2, right, because it had 3 rows, 2 columns. So C transpose is going to be what dimensions? 2 by 3. A 2 by 3 would be 2 rows but 3 columns. So it would look more like this. Now, the first row contained the elements 418, so now that's your first column. Then negative 391 would become your second column, and 100, negative 25 would become your third column. Right? Okay, go ahead and try 9 and 10. Patient. That way if you see that on a test, you know, oh, that means take matrix B and transpose it. Okay? Alright, is everybody done now with this page? Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is use the devices.